YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Booba and welcome back to another play review on the channel. Hope you guys are having an incredible day. In today's video, we're gonna go ahead and check out the new End of an Era SBC card for none other than Nani. Nani is a 90 rated card. He has the controlled acceleration type, right footer with 5-star skill moves and 5-star weak foot. Now we do see a bit of versatility with the card, which is always really nice to see. He can play the left mid, striker, and left wing positions. And if we go ahead and look at his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we can see that the card is very well rounded from an attacking perspective. Not only is the technical side to his game gonna be really important, but we need the physical side to be really good as well, especially if you do want to run him at the striker position. Now he does have 87 pace overall with 90 acceleration and 84 sprint speed. Not too bad for an attacker, but I would still recommend a chem style to make him even more quick. The 87 shooting is going to be a huge part to his game because obviously we need him to be very clinical. I love the fact that he does have the 5-star weak foot, and for the most part he does have some pretty decent shooting stats, 82 attacking positioning and 83 finishing. Again, I would recommend a chem style to make him even more clinical, but he does have really good shot power at 94, and then he does also have 89 long shots, so that's going to be really interesting to test out in today's video. And alongside that, boys, he does also have the finesse shot and the chip shot playstyle, so from an attacking perspective, man, you can most definitely incorporate him as a goal scorer. Now if you do want to go ahead and incorporate him a little bit more like a playmaker in your starting 11, the 88 passing and 90 dribbling are going to be two really important stats, and they're probably going to be the two standout stats for the card, man. Some really nice passing stats overall, 86 short pass, 84 long pass, and a whopping 97 curve. The only real letdown for the card in terms of passing is the fact that he doesn't have any passing playstyles. Maybe like the incisive pass or the whip pass would have been two really nice additions for him, but ultimately when you go ahead and pair that with his 90 dribbling, I do expect him to be a very tricky player going forward. 88 agility and 91 balance for the card is incredible. Alongside that, boys, he does also have the 5-star skill moves and the trickster playstyle plus, so if you do prefer your smaller, more intricate type of players, he's most definitely going to fit your style of play. And I love the fact that the rest of his dribbling stats are pretty solid as well, 85 reactions, 88 ball control, and 91 composure for the card. And then last but not least, boys, the 85 physical, a huge part to his game as well. If you do come up against like your smaller fullbacks, man, I think that he could be a really OP player. 84 stamina for the card. If you do play him out wide, isn't too bad, should still be able to last the full 90 minutes. And then he does also have 87 strength and 82 aggression, so like I said, should be very strong both on and off the ball. Now in terms of playstyles, boys, he does have 6 different playstyles. The trickster playstyle plus, which is a pretty good playstyle plus for him to have, and then he does also have the finesse shot, chip shot, technical flair, and trivela. So I will say, boys, one letdown for the card is the fact that he doesn't have the rapid or the quick step. I think that that's really important, especially for a player out wide. So with the way that the card is set up, the hunter chem style is probably your best option to get the most out of his pace and to kind of like make up for the lack of the rapid and the quick step playstyles. And when it comes to player roles, there is a lot of variety with the way that you can incorporate him in game. He does have 2 player role pluses as that winger, and then alongside that he does also have 2 player role pluses as a wide playmaker and then also as a false 9. So again, boys, a lot of versatility with the way that you can implement him. Now in order to complete the SBC, there are 4 different requirements, and it is going to cost you roughly 190,000 coins to complete, which is maybe a tad bit overpriced, but with the way that the card is set up, he does seem to be a pretty OP player in game, and it's going to be really interesting to test out. If you guys do enjoy these FC25 player reviews and you want to see more of them on the channel, definitely let me know by leaving a like, turn on that notification bell so you guys never miss an upload, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. This is the team we're going to be using in Foot Champions to test out the new Nani card. We're going to be playing him at the left wing position as that winger in the 4-3-3 formation. So without further ado, boys, let's go ahead and jump into game number 1 and let's see how good this card really is. Alright, boys, here we are jumping into game number 1 using the new End of an Era Nani card, and I must say I'm actually really excited to test them out. Now first things first, you guys know how we like to start off every player review, and that is by testing out the card's dribbling. Now it's probably going to be the standout stat, really good agility and really good balance for the card. And if we go ahead and do a little bit of left stick dribbling, he does keep it very close, man. Does also have the 5-star skill moves, which is going to be huge. And like I said, boys, if you do prefer like your smaller, more intricate type of players, I think he's most definitely going to fit your style of play. A bit of a smaller build for him. But yeah, man, let's see if we can get off to a good start in game number 1. I am going to try to get him in behind very early on. That first time over the top through ball, boys, is so good to go ahead and use. And he does also have the finesse shot, so we'll just go for a simple finesse shot, man. That's exactly what we need him to do. Now, we did go ahead and give him the hunter chem style to get the most out of his pace and then also to make his finishing even better. Without the rapid or the quick step, man, if we are coming up against like really quick fullbacks, I mean, he might be exposed a little bit in that sense. Turam, that's a good tackle right there. Nani again. The trickster playstyle plus, man. I know that a lot of people don't really like it, but it can be really effective in game. Again, boys, over the top through ball. It's a decent pass, really good attacking positioning again. Nani, now we do have a little bit of space right here. He does have the technical playstyle, so we can incorporate the R1 dribbling. Just gonna go for a finesse shot. Didn't want to go with his left foot right there, man. I tried to go ball roll finesse shot. All right, man, straight from our goal kick. Let's see if we can maybe try to overload this left-hand side. I want to see if we can get a few more bodies forward. Nice. We'll just go for a simple through ball right here. Maybe test out his sprint speed up against, he does have Carpenter at right back. Nani, that's not too bad, man. The Hunter Chem style is working really well with the card. A little bit of L2, R2 dribbling. Very, very smooth when it comes to dribbling with him. Rafa Varane, that's a lovely tackle. Now we can go ahead and carry the ball forward again, as a ball carrier has been pretty effective. Nani, there goes the 5-star skill moves right there. Yeah, boys, he does get a bit of jam as well, man. The physicality has been a huge part to his game and another really nice finish. The 85 physicality for someone who does play out wide is actually great to see, man. I feel like he can body a lot of different fullbacks. Nani again, just a little bit of hold-up play. Nice, boys. I mean, so smooth on the ball. I feel like if you're really good at left stick dribbling, man, he's most definitely going to feel great for you in game. Nice, good pass right there. A little bit of space, Nani. Despite not having any passing playstyles, his passing hasn't been too bad. That's a really nice trickster into a passer as well. Darwin Núñez, a lovely finish. Game number 2, ladies and gentlemen, and so far so good. Now for 200,000 coins, although the SBC is maybe just a tad bit overpriced, I feel like you're getting a phenomenal player in game. The only real letdown is the fact that, I mean, getting him on full chemistry is a little bit more difficult. But yeah, man, so far, really consistent passing. I mean, the finishing has been great as well, especially with the 5-star weak foot and the finesse shot playstyle. Luis Nani, I might try LB pace boost just to see if we can get away from them. It's not too bad, boys. Without the rapid or the quick step, still has been pretty quick. Nice pass into Diaz as well. That's lovely, boys. That's great football right there. Again, Nani as a playmaker has been really effective as well. Oh, Nani, man, that's a decent interception. Get a little bit of defensive cover with the card as well. Maybe test out a ball roll finesse shot from range. I mean, boys, his finesse shot, even without timing it, is still really effective. It's almost like he has the finesse shot playstyle, but he doesn't. We'll try that again. There we go, boys. We'll take that. That's a lovely finish. I don't know about you guys, man, but the end of an era SBCs this year have been really good for the most part, and Nani is definitely another one that's really solid. This guy has been very patient with the way that he defends. With Nani, I'm just going to use the 2-star skill move. There it goes, boys. I mean, he does get a lot to go his way as well. I'm going to actually test out his crossing a little bit, whip it into Darwin Núñez. A decent ball right there. Nani again. Now, we do have a little bit of space right there with Gattuso, but I'm just going to carry the ball forward with him. As you guys can see, my opponent is doing a lot of like AI defending. Gattuso might just try to drill it through the middle. Darwin Núñez, good hold up play, but the pass is poor, man. Really good attacking positioning right there from Nani. Luis Diaz, that's a lovely tackle right there. We did get a little bit lucky, but we'll take it. Now, this guy has been going for like a lot of offside traps. We'll try to go in between the fullback and the center back. Nani, man, really good acceleration right there. We go near post as well. It's a good save by the goalkeeper. Despite him not having the rapid or the quick step, has been still pretty quick. Nani again, really good attacking positioning. Go for a trickster into a volley, man. That's a great finish, man. That's where the trickster is definitely effective. And so far, boys, I kid you not, man, the finishing in and around the box, very, very consistent. Boys, I kid you not, man, a very high scoring game. Nani again, down this left-hand side. I feel like the winger player role plus has actually been suiting him really well. Look at that, man. I mean, just like the change of speed and the change of direction has been so consistent. That ball roll finesse shot, not the greatest, but I should have put a lot more power behind it. Thuram through the middle. First time over the top through ball with Núñez. I'm pretty sure we're onside right here. Really good attacking positioning again. He's kind of pulled out his goalkeeper. I'm going to go near post, boys. I kid you not, man. I thought we were going to choke that right there, but another clean finish. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is us using the new End of an Era Nani SBC card in a few games of FUT Champions. And I will say a very solid SBC to go ahead and complete. If we go ahead and dissect his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we did give him the Hunter Chem style. And I feel like that's something that the card very much needs. Now, with the Hunter Chem style, because he doesn't have the rapid or the quick step play styles, he does have 98 acceleration and 92 sprint speed. And with him having the controlled acceleration type, man, I think that he was still pretty quick in game. It would have been really nice to see one of those two just to add a little bit more going forward. Now, the 87 shooting was an incredible stat for the card. I love the fact that he does have the 5-star weak foot and then also the finesse shot playstyle. With his 86 attacking positioning, 91 finishing, and 98 shot power, the finishing in and around the box was very consistent, and then his long shots were really good as well. So if you do want to go ahead and play him up top at the striker position, man, I think that he can most definitely get the job done. Now, down that left-hand side, man, we also wanted to incorporate him a little bit more like a playmaker in our starting 11. So the 88 passing and 90 dribbling were two really important stats. And for the most part, I would go ahead and say that these were the two standout stats for the card, man. The 86 short pass and 84 long pass, very consistent in game. Despite him not having any passing playstyles, when you pair that with his 90 dribbling, I think that he can most definitely be a solid playmaker as well. He's most definitely a technician on the ball, man. 88 agility and 91 bounce with the 5-star skill moves and the trickster playstyle plus. So if you do prefer like your smaller, more intricate type of players that are really good on the ball, man, Nani is most definitely going to fit your style of play. And then last but not least, boys, the 85 physical, a really underrated stat for the card in my opinion. As you guys know, a lot of the fullbacks aren't too strong in game. So with this 87 strength and 82 aggression, he can hold off a lot of different different defenders, which is really nice to see, and it's low-key very difficult to get him off of the ball. Overall, boys, I'm going to go ahead and give the card an 8.9 out of 10 rating. I really enjoyed using him as that left wing in the 4-3-3 formation. Now, as you guys know, in order to complete the SBC, there are 4 different requirements that it's going to cost you roughly 200,000 coins to complete. I'm pretty sure it's an 84 rated team, 2 85 rated teams, and then also an 87 rated team, so maybe just a tad bit overpriced. As you guys know, he is in the Portuguese league, so it is a little bit more difficult to get him on full chemistry, but again, man, if you are in need of a super sub, still a pretty decent player to go ahead and pick up. For 200,000 coins, you're getting a very tricky player in game. The 5-star is huge for this part of FC25. The Trickster playstyle plus still really effective to go ahead and use, especially if you do prefer your smaller, more intricate type of players. And then not only can he score a lot of goals, but he can also create a lot of chances, and I think that it's safe to say that he most definitely fits this year's style of play. So if you do have the fodder and you are looking for a very versatile attacker that's really good on the ball with 5-star, I think that Nani is a really good option, and I would definitely recommend him. But that is going to be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like, comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another player review, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very, very soon. Peace.